All units, we just got a reported assault in progress. Mobilize on Monk Park.
I am back.
Can't let him hurt that victim anymore.
Hey guys.
Is this the mosh pit? Great.
My day was something. Nothing really happened, if I'm being honest. Like, I literally woke up a while ago. Oh, you've got to be shitting me with this bullshit. I don't have time for this dumb shit. Like, I woke up like an hour ago.
I love laying out bullies.
My day was a quiet one. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah. And we here at the regular time because my friend was like, I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow because I have some. She had some work that she wanted to get. She had some work she wanted to do, so that way she wouldn't have to like worry about doing it tomorrow. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And I was like, I'm gonna hold you to talking to me later though. I'm gonna hold you to that. If you don't talk to me later, I'm killing myself. And she was like, okay. I was like, I have your word for it? Awesome. So I was like, you better talk to me tomorrow. If not, you're responsible for someone's death. Yeah, I stayed in bed all day. I ate twice. Like, I was up for most of the day. In bed. I was in bed all day. I ate dinner. And then I had a breakfast. Don't worry. I had a breakfast. I had a sandwich for lunch. Well, it's a snack, really. Then I had dinner. And then I took a nap. Woke up an hour ago. And there's some food left. And I ate more. Listened to a song. Oh, I watched anime too. I watched the anime, and I watched the song. I listened to an English cover of the anime that I started watching over and over. The song that I was actually listening to the song still. Like when I inserted the headphones in, that music was playing in the background. If you heard it, that was the English cover I've been listening to for like hours. Wasn't going to complain though. Yeah, that's why. So I was like, okay then, we'll talk tomorrow. No. What was the anime? It's called shit. Oh, it was called Saga of Tanya of the Evil, also known as Yujo Senki. The anime is about a grown-ass man who was like a salesman, something like that. He was a businessman, and he was a pretty I don't want to say arrogant, but he kind of is. He was arrogant, you know. He was someone else. He was like, he would fire people, you know, hire people, that kind of thing. Typical business work. He's all like, jobs are easy to do as long as you just follow the commands of the higher ups. And he was firing somebody because they weren't doing the job, this and that. They missed some days of work, and you can't do this. And the dude was just like, I don't really care what you have to say, and just wasn't listening. So he fired the guy, and then he was talking, saying like how he wants to have like a very successful life one day, living in some prosperity, that kind of stuff. I don't want to say he sees himself as better than anybody, but it's more so like he's pretty much looking out for his own life in the future. That's all. And one day, well, not one day, same day, he was saying there may be different people in this world, and there's a guy who, the dude he fired. Well, goddamn, I missed. But anyway, the dude he fired, Don, pushed the guy in front of a train, and before the train hit him, time froze, like everything froze, and he didn't know what was going on. He was like, what's going on? And then like the frozen people who were frozen, one at a time would talk to him. Even birds were talking to him, and he's like, what is going on here? And it's pretty much like, who was talking to him was God. God was talking to him. And then he was like, hold up, wait a minute, are you supposed to be God or something? And he's like, in a sense, I am. And the dude pretty much was saying how like he does not believe in God at all, and that kind of thing. He's like, you don't believe in God? And I think he did say, because God was telling him he was gonna make him reincarnate and stuff like that. And he's like, wait a minute, what? And all that stuff. And God's like, I'm telling you all this stuff, and you don't believe me still, even though I'm here talking to you right now? And he was all like, if you're God, if you want to get your point across to me, why would you have it be in a way where you have someone like try to murder me and things like that? And he was saying, I'm not going to acknowledge you as God or anything. Instead, I'll give you a different name. I'll call you Being X, which is pretty much what he starts calling him. Calls him Being X. And Being X is pretty much like, okay then. He's pretty much trying to force him into having faith in. He's trying to force him into believing in him. Like, you will see me, you acknowledge me as God, and you will address me as such. So he says, I shall pretty much. The dude gets hit by the train, and he gets reincarnated as a little girl. All right. He gets reincarnated as a little girl in like a different. I thought it was a different time, but it's actually a different world because they got magic and stuff, and they're fighting a war. Okay, the world isn't too different from Earth, so he's kind of okay there, and he has all his memories, of course, since being a reincarnation. He's a little girl. He has incredible magic powers, and he decides, okay, then I see what's going on. So he's like, want to prove a point. So he's like, I'm not gonna give in this easily. So he decides to, yeah, I'm gonna join the war. All right. Now soldiers are like, you're a little girl. Why would you want to join the war? He's like, I got this. I can do this. So he joins the war. You know, he's a savage. He's a savage on the battlefield. He don't care. Dude's ruthless. I don't know what. And let's see what happens. When he's talking about when he's doing good and when he's doing good so far in his first couple of days, eventually his first mission, he's fighting the front lines by himself, succeeds, and he's like, ha, bitches. And then he falls asleep, wakes up in the middle of the night, and God is talking to him again. And then God is like, do you still have no faith in me? And he was like, I refuse to acknowledge you. And he was saying things like, miracles don't happen. Miracles is nothing more than illusions that people create themselves. All that kind of stuff. He was saying pretty much miracles are false hopes by foolish people. And so God is like, and then God started playing dirty. God like, okay then, all right, bitch. So in his new life, his name is Tanya, okay, and Tanya, she is helping a scientist work on this experiment, on this item that he has. It's like a magic item. It's unstable the first couple of times they try using it, and then they're doing it one more time. And then Tanya's like freaking out because it's starting to get unstable and it's gonna explode and Tanya might die. And she's like, it won't come off. Like, she can't take it off or anything like that. And then the scientist dude, it's okay, Tanya. Just pray to God and it'll work. And then she's like, wait a minute, you're a scientist. I figured you'd be like an atheist to this sort of thing. And then he was all like, no, God spoke to me last night. And Tanya's like, God spoke to me last night. And that kind of thing. So, right before the thing explodes, time freezes again, and God says, if you want to save yourself, I did something to your body. So if you ever want to use your powers, you have to pray before you can activate them. And then she's like, so you're gonna force me to pray? Is that it? Like, he's like, not pretty much. He's like, pretty much. He's for real forcing her to acknowledge him as like a holy savior and all that kind of stuff. And he's like, curse you, fucking bastard, and that kind of thing. So now she's like, when she's in the front lines getting ready to fight, she's always like, oh Lord, give me the power to protect the fatherland and that kind of stuff, which is the empire she fights for. And I was like, dang, that's tough. God really said, oh, you gonna pray today, all right? But it's a good anime. Like, the first episode shows, like, gives her characterization a little bit before we know she's a reincarnation. Episode 1 is just like her in the front lines fighting and shit. She literally sent 2 soldiers into the battlefield, and one of her lieutenants were like, ma'am, they died. And then Tanya was like, I know. And then she was like, wait a minute, what do you mean you know? Did you hear about it? And then she was saying no. Where I sent them was an easy target. It's an easy place for people like them to end up dead. And then she was like, ma'am, are you saying you sent them out there knowing they were gonna die? And then she just looked at her and gave like that evil ass smile. I was like, damn, that's tough. There's one dude in the army who does not like her at all, because he's like, that girl is like, that little girl is a monster. Like, he does not trust her, doesn't even like her, because she is so ruthless. Like, during her training when she was becoming a general, there were times where, like, if someone disobeyed her or like they couldn't keep up with protocol, she would give them punishments. She threatened to kill so many soldiers too. She almost killed one of them. Like, he's like, what are you doing? He's like, have you lost your mind? And she's like, I'm just, you know, upholding I'm just upholding our names of the army. I was like, you crazy bitch. On one episode where I left off, she was talking to one of the generals, and he was telling her to leave the army, because when I see you, I picture my little girl, because he recently had a daughter, and she's saying that he should stay on the front lines, or like either just leave the war. But he was like, I can't do that. I have to fight, because you know, for his little girl. And then Tanya was saying things like, every fight we win is a fight your daughter won't have to fight in the future. And I was like, okay. I'm thinking she's giving him a real pep talk, but when he leaves, she says things like, she read that in a book she once read, people are most vulnerable to persuade.
MJ,
people are most vulnerable to persuade them when they're mentally down.
Call in an anonymous tip. I bet if the police check out those drop boxes, they'll find something more interesting than secondhand jeans.
Hang on. No, she's not in control of the whole military. She's just she's a general, that's all. Like she's a general in the military. Like there are still some higher ups. She wants to get a promotion so that way when she leaves the military, she'll be able to have like a good life and all that kind of stuff. That's her way of getting back at being X for bringing her into this whole situation. Because pretty much what he's doing is like she's trying her best to always get a promotion, so that way she can get out of the she can stop fighting this war and that kind of thing. Because the reason why she is here in the first place is because God was like, you don't believe in me, and when he was in his past life, he said, of course I don't believe in you. I've never had a single situation in my life where I needed to rely on prayer or anything like that, so therefore I don't believe in you. I got this far on my own without you. So God was pretty much like, I'm gonna throw you in a situation where faith in me is something you'll definitely need to depend on if you want to survive. So now in this new life he's in, every time he's trying to do something always goes wrong and that kind of stuff. And sometimes God shows up to talk to her, and it's like, how does it feel knowing that no matter what you do, you're always gonna end up still in this war, having forced to fight, and you can't even leave? So God's forcing her to like stay in this war, so that way she'll always have to rely on prayer to use her powers, and like until she believes that God exists. And I was like, damn, God evil? Okay. Or just petty.
A break-in is reportedly in progress. In Nomad, please respond.
God's both. But yeah, that's the gist of it. It's a good show. I like it. I ain't mad at it. It's like it's got 12 episodes. I'm on episode 7. It's not a new season, but there was a movie that came out in February, and the movie shows events that happen after where the anime left off. So this movie is kind of like in place of a season 2, I guess. And I was like, oh, okay. And I recently saw this morning that same movie will be in US theaters next month. And I was like, okay, so that's 2 anime movies I gotta go see next month. I gotta see Code Geass next month, and I gotta see Tanya of the Evil. Perfect. I don't know how long Tanya's gonna be in theaters. I know Code Geass will be in theaters for like 2 days. 1 day Japanese subs, the next day English. So I'll have to see about that. Cause those gonna be some poppin' ass movies.
Chase in progress. Officers needed south of Houston.
Oh, Code Geass? Alright. Hang on. Alright, Code Geass is a classic. Alright, so yeah, so the Code Geass movie, it's gonna take place after where the anime left. Well, the anime, and it's kind of weird because the anime had like an alternative ending, and then it got like compilation films, and I think the alternate ending was a part of those compilation films, and that's what they were doing. But pretty much, Code Geass, that anime. Wow. Okay. Where do I start? So pretty much, there's a war going on between Britannia and Japan. And the main character, Lelouch v. Britannia. His father is the king. Okay? Lelouch hates his dad. He hates his father because his father was not around when his mother was killed. Also, his sister is not only paralyzed, but she is also blind. Because she's paralyzed because when the mansion that they lived in was like attacked, she was shot and it paralyzed her legs, and then she's blind because her mother's death traumatized her that much that she lost her eyesight. And you know, one day Lelouch is just like out and about chilling. And then, you know, the army shows up. They start attacking. He meets this girl named Cece. Cece gives him powers. She gives him the Geass powers, and with that power, if you look into his eyes, he can brainwash you pretty much. And with that power, he forms a resistance, and he goes around fighting. He goes around fighting the Britannians. Because he just like, I hate them. Oh shit. The anime had me, my brother, and my sister, like, had all of us on like the, well, not really my sister, mainly me and my brother, had us like on the, think of Death Note, but like, it's a war. Like, you can even compare him to you can compare Lelouch, the main character. You can compare him to you can compare him to Light Yagami, yeah, because they both, you know, get magic. They both get like these supernatural abilities, and they're doing things for good, and then eventually, like, okay, I don't want to say Lelouch gets corrupt, but there are times where like the dude comes off as a psychopath. Like Light, Light fell into madness, all right, with his twisted sense of justice. Meanwhile, Lelouch, like, there are times like he's doing all this for his, you know, his family, his sister, all that kind of stuff, his people. And there are times where he has to make like some harsh decisions. Like pretty much one time he accidentally, his powers went out of control, and he brainwashed his sister and forced her to massacre a good portion of the Japanese people. And because she wouldn't stop, no matter what he did, he had no choice but to kill his sister. And then there's another time where he's in the battlefield and he has to destroy like a good portion of the city. And his best friend ends up becoming one of his greatest enemies. And he tells him you should surrender, but of course his friend won't surrender. And then Lelouch starts destroying half the city because he had a whole trap set, and it cost, you know, some destruction. And Lelouch is just like, alright then, come at me, bro. And just started laughing like a madman. I was like, good god. Lelouch is one of my favorite male characters in anime, though, because dude's amazing.
Unless you're not wearing socks, in which case, buy some socks already. Anyone want to surrender? No?
Oh fuck, don't shoot me. I have a family. I know it does.
Locked down, Captain. Actually, webbed down.
I like Light from Death Note. He was a good main. He's probably one of like my favorite anti-heroes, if you can even call him that. Lelouch was a pretty good anti-hero too. Like Lelouch, but if one thing Lelouch had, well, Light just fell into madness. Lelouch, there were his moments where he just like lose it, but he still had a good heart. At least until like the end of the damn show, when he pretty much became like a whole like ruthless emperor. But that was all part of his plan, because he wanted world peace. So he was all like, I'll become like the most hated person ever in the world, and like, you know, all the nations would probably like come together trying to take him down. By becoming a common enemy, you know, by becoming a common enemy to everyone, they could work together, you know. It was his way of installing peace. I was like, okay, I guess, okay. Lelouch, okay. Dude's a savage, though. Other things that happened today. So... Alright, so... That story I wrote, okay, that was inspired by that thing I read on Wattpad. I decided to like, that story that I read on Wattpad with the Koichi being, you know, the cam boy thingy, that person said that was a rewrite of something they saw on AO3 or whatever, and I was like, I actually want to read that myself. So I read it. That thing was only 9 chapters long. I love how both stories updated last year. Like, come on, what? So I read that one. The original. I read the original Sauce, I guess. I don't know if they wrote that or if they were inspired. All they said was it's a rewrite, so I don't fucking know. But
Attention units. Report receipt of a narcotics sale in progress.
Are they on the roof though?
Location is Murray Hill.
So I read it, and then in the AO3 version, Kokichi's the cam boy, and Shuichi meets him. I was like, okay, that one. If I had to figure out which one I like better when it comes to me reading them, I think that the AO3 one is way. I think the AO3 one was way better because that one was pretty good.
Drugs are maybe my
you know, we got like some, like it had like its moments, like when Shuichi meets Kokichi, bro. I was like, there's the relationship that I like. It was cute. I liked it. And then, you know, we got like some Kokichi backstory. I said, okay, interesting. Now, would I use that for my own little inspiration when I write it? Nah. But I might use some of it. Like Kokichi's backstory pretty much in that one. He told, when he met Saihara, he told him that his parents are wealthy and they send him money because Kokichi's apartment is pretty nice. And he's like, how you got this money? My parents sent it to me. Plus, you know, my money from streaming also helps out, so there's that. But then, you know, Kaede, in that story real quick, like a little, it's a side, they're side couples, but they don't get like no like attention really. They're just like, yo, this is a thing. Like Kaede is Kaede dating Maki? Yeah, Kaide's dating Maki. I thought that was cute. But yeah, Kaide's dating Maki. And then Kokichi's backstory, his real backstory, when Kaede mentions it, is that Kokichi's parents actually died. Kokichi was always in and out of the hospital. He tried committing suicide once because he used to be nice. He used to be a pretty cool, cheerful, playful guy, but something happened and he just like became like kind of rude, obnoxious, that kind of thing. Always starting something. Rumors about him would always go by about he sleeps with everybody he can, and then it's like Kokichi doesn't even state rumors as being false. Like any rumor that he hears about him, he calls it yes. He says, yeah, it's true. He just goes along with the rumors. And then Suichi's like, why would he lie to me? All this kind of stuff. And then Suichi goes through his personal belongings and finds out his parents really were dead. Kokichi had a lot of hospital, you know, papers about him, like about how he went to the hospital so many times. And then, you know, Kokichi gets mad, like, why are you going to my privacy and this and that. That kind of stuff. I said, okay, interesting. I might use something like that. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Like Light with the God complex thing. That is definitely correct. Like that is like, if you ever think of anyone with a God complex, Light is the one. Like he's probably like a God complex written, like you said correctly. Yeah, he is. But yeah, I like anti-heroes. They're good. Anti-heroes are awesome. But yeah, and then, you know, Kokichi gets mad at Suichi for going through his shit. That kind of stuff. It's what's it called? Oh, it's called unlimited streaming. I got you. Hang on. I got you. I'll even send you a link to it. Give me a second. I'll send you a link to it since you got your new phone and stuff. I bet it does. But yes, I just sent it to you, so you'll probably get it. 9 chapters. Hopefully it comes back, cause I liked it. Cool, you got it. Yeah, that's the one. I read that. I read that all day. I read that like all day. I liked it. It's pretty good. You'll enjoy it. Like seeing Kokichi's backstory, and that seeing Kokichi's, like, you know, we don't really see it, but it's more so we get details on it. I might do something like that. Like, I gotta figure out what do I have his backstory be. I might use like the whole. I might use what he said. I might use what he said to Kaido and V3 as like a stand on his backstory, like when he's like in, I think it was like the second or third. It was the second one. Like in the second trial, when he tells Kaido that they both come from different backstories, not different back, we both come from different backgrounds, and that kind of thing, and how like in Weeva's analysis, she was saying she thinks Kokichi probably came from like a background where he's like pretty much forced to lie, because lying was probably a common thing for him. So I was like, I might have something like that. Like, why does, like, I might have something like that. Like, he might tell Kyo one thing, but eventually Kyo will learn the truth from someone else. That's what I'll probably do.
Yep, that's a high-speed car chase, all right.
And she wants it back, because you stole it. To use a robbery, Take him out!
Young man, I will pull this car over right now! They're not gonna send us back up? See ya!
Woo!
And I'm back. Gotta shut it.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta go on AO3 more often. I never use that damn thing. Like, and I'm being honest when I say that shit.
Auto insurers offer a webbing clause yet? $1 million idea just waiting to happen.
I know. I read like one thingy of Dong. I used to, I know, like last year. Not even last year. Like 2 years ago. I went on there at random occasions just for a Danganronpa fanfic or something like that. Just whatever I could find. I would sometimes come across some good ones, but they were like ones I never like read like from beginning to end. I mainly went for things that are like one chapter long because I'm not ready. Because I know I'm not gonna come back to it. I'm really not. I mean, unless it's good, but then again, how am I supposed to know if it's good if you don't click on it? I was like, true, that's true. I might actually go on there tonight. See if I can get some more inspiration. Because sometimes if you want inspiration to do something, you gotta look at other people's stuff. I'm not saying steal it, but like, I'm saying so it can boost your own morale and
Possible 207.
stuff.
Reporting an abduction.
Because sometimes it's like you can't just like you can't just throw your own ideas on doing something. Sometimes you gotta like just relax, wind down, and just look at other things and see if that can boost your see if that can boost your fucking, you know, get your creative juices flowing again. That's cute.
All units, narcotic sale reported in progress. Proceed to 2 bridges. Over.
That's cute. I ship that anyway. That's cute. I like that. But if honestly, you ain't catching me on the Ferris wheel though. I'm gonna be real with you. I will never set foot on a Ferris wheel. Fuck those. Oh shit.
You're just not very observant. Oh, sorry. Did I startle you? Let's play the quiet game. What's up? Like fishing a...
You guys over here.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's inspiration. It's only stealing. It's only stealing once you just like you're legit just copying something. Like, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna clarify myself.
Reinforcements. Okay, sure. I don't need sleep. Get him back down here.
That's exactly why I refused to get on one. I was like, if I'm on a Ferris wheel, and it does happen to stop at the top, anxiety, what? I will be freaking out. Listen, I love roller coasters. Okay, I've clarified that a lot of times, but like, I have a terrible fear of heights, which is why when I get on a Ferris wheel, and like, what if like it stopped? I will freak out. I'd be like, either get me off of this thing, or I'm jumping off.
The only one not wearing orange.
Spider-Man, I've spoken to people on the block who say the escapees tried to break into their buildings.
This is what I think. They want to take one over.
They'll be a lot easier to deal with on the street, without hostages.
I'm working on it. Talk to you soon. Gonna feel this! Sorry, no entry during the performance.
Jesus. Maybe in my own story when like Kyo finds out Kokichi lies, I might have him be like super, I don't want to say, okay, he'll be pissed. Not to the point of like just flat out cussing somebody out, but like he'll be really upset because, you know, he because like when they do start I might wait. I might have the whole backstory talk happen after I have them become like a couple. Cause like I was like, since cause like originally they're like, you know, we're just using each other for our own pleasure and satisfaction. You know, we're not a serious thing. So there's no need for someone to get mad about the other person's business. Like we're literally having one night stands all the time. Who cares? You do you, I do me. But maybe like when they do become a thing or something, where is the person? When they do become a thing, then Kyo finds out about the lies. How'd you get way over here? Like you out of the zone. Alright. But when Kyo does find out and they become a thing, I'll probably have him be really mad because now at that point it's like, I'm like your boyfriend now. Why would you lie? Because like if you can't establish trust in a relationship, the relationship is fake anyway. That kind of thing. And maybe like I'll probably have, you know, Kyo's not gonna like sneak through Kokichi's stuff like how Sahara did in the story I read, but maybe he'll try to like, maybe he comes like pretty forceful on trying to like get the answers out of Kokichi, and he's like, you better not fucking lie to me. He's just being really forceful, trying to pry it out of him instead of having like a normal talk. It's just because he's mad that he was lied to and that kind of thing. And after they have like a little small argument, you know, eventually, you know, I'll have Kyo apologize because, you know, Kyo's a smart guy. He'll admit that he's in the wrong. Granted, like, when they do have their little argument, he's not gonna automatically feel like some remorse or guilt at the end. Like, he'll still be heated. He'll still be a little heated, but once he calms down, he's still not gonna feel, he's not gonna feel like absolute guilt, like I shouldn't have said all that. But he'll admit that, you know, he was in the wrong. He shouldn't have tried to like force it out of him. He should have had like a normal talk, a mature conversation. And I would have him like just try over and over to get in contact with Kokichi, but Kokichi won't talk to him anymore. I'll probably just have them be like Like, he'll try it one time to try and talk to. He'll probably try like 1 or 2 times to talk to him, get no response, and then he's just not gonna do anything. He's just gonna stop because he's like, I'm not gonna force you to talk to me. Like, Keel's the kind of guy to like, if you don't want to do something, I'm not gonna force it out of you. I'm not gonna force it out of you. Like after something's already happened. Like the whole trying to force answers out of him, that's only because, you know, he's heated, not thinking straight. You can't think rationally when you're mad. Like that's just common human nature. Once you're pissed off or angry or whatever, it clouds your whole vision of judgment, and you just can't think straight. Like you just start acting out. So once he calms down, tries to talk, and Kokichi won't answer him, he's like, whatever, not gonna force him to talk to me. And then maybe, like, I don't know, Kokichi would be depressed or whatever, and he ends up seeing him in a situation, and he helps him out, and then he's able to apologize. Or that might happen.
All units, civilians are trapped following a vehicle collision. Officers near
Oh, that might happen. I might do that. I might do that because, you know, like, yeah, because, you know, Kokichi's the jokester. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'll do that. That's a good idea. Have it be on some like chapter 4 stuff. You're alone, Kokichi, and you always will be. And Kokichi just was like silent and just left. You know he was hurt. I might have some like a little slip up, like you can see in the eyes. Something like that. Then you know, Key will apologize and be like, I'm sorry. Aw, heck.
Wow, you all forgot your keys? Okay, now I'm just showing off.
Whoa.
Don't you guys watch horror movies? Splitting up is always a bad idea.
That was close. Y'all almost got away from me. Stop feeding the birds. Alright. I know it's all fun and games until your crush says you're gonna be lonely forever. Yeah, I'll probably have something like that. That's a good idea. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks, baby boy.
We've got a 10-10 narcotic still in progress. Need a local unit on scene. Any officers near Hell's Stacks, please come.
Oops. Ooh, look at Pirates of the Caribbean, Jack Sparrow. Yeah. I love that movie. All of them. Dead Men Tell No Tales is my favorite. Me, Hannah, and a friend saw that together. I ain't gonna lie, I fell asleep. I was gonna fall asleep a little bit in that movie. Hannah was like, "Wake up!" I was like, "I'm sorry, I'm tired." We literally watched 2 movies, bae.
Reports place the scene at Central Park.
Like, we watched 2 movies. We watched Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And then watch Pirates of the Caribbean. I was getting tired. I was paying attention to the movie, but there was one scene where they was just having a long talk. I said, I'm a rest right here. Hannah said, "Open your fucking eyes." I said, "I'm sorry, babe." Whee!
All units. we have a vehicle for...
I'm going the wrong way.
All units, witness reported seeing a kidnapping. Reported location is near Douglas.
Who?
Got an algorithm in the suit that can extrapolate where the kidnappers might have gone.
Ah, bitch, you're lucky. I'll save you. I can't talk right now. Hey, yeah, I'm trying to find someone who's in the back seat of a trunk. Hey, what's up? Hey.
Hold on, I'll get you out. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Spider-Man.
How you doing, baby? What's up? She said, how you doing, Shorty, baby?
Say goodnight.
You've never seen the Pirates of the Caribbean movie? That won't do, babe. That's not gonna do. That dragon bitch, I can't say her name to save my fucking life, but listen, I need to like record her saying "Shoda baby," cause the way it just rolls off the tongue on her is sexy. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, I'm talking about
And thus concludes our
Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. There's a boy named Shota, and he, you know, summons. Well, he didn't summon. She came through. It was like this big titty, green-haired dragon, bitch. All right, I like her. You know, she's a ex-goddess. You know, and every time she talks to him, she like he came home from what, school or whatever, and she was like, welcome home, Shota baby. I said, oh snap, don't say that to me like that. That's a whole like you're gonna start something. Even my friend approved. My friend was like, I love the way she says Shota baby. I said, bro, don't get me started on when she says that. Oh god.
I know, I should have called first.
Whoa, boss. Really? You like to hear it? I'm gonna show the episode where he's in. Oh wait, like Pirates of the Caribbean, I'm guessing. I'm gonna show that to you. I'm gonna show both to you. I'm gonna show you the Shota baby, and I'm gonna show you a Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I'm gonna buy some. I'll be like, Urza, sit on this dang couch. I'm gonna be like, Urza, I got all the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Just come on, Silver. Next comes just I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna pat the seat next. I'm gonna pat the spot next to me. I'll be like, come sit on over here, baby boy. Come on. Do me a favor and just sit here. Don't run. Just sit here and watch the damn movie.
People around here work.
Bitches. Wow. Y'all just busting through the damn door?
Hey, new guys! I'm sure you'll do way better than these guys just like you who I wiped the floor with.
Here, that business is listed as an importer of computer parts.
Huh. I didn't know they'd started making laptops out of guns.
So it's
Why?
an armory?
Not for long.
Why not?
I'm about to get some payback.
Just
for
accept the
Jeff
fact
Davis.
that I have this power
Everyone else
now.
got killed at City Hall.
You know what? You're right. I shouldn't use it. You know what? Okay. I want to abuse it. I want to see your face when I say it. Doing it where your face is out of sight is pointless.
More of them. Good.
Where's my pleasure in that? Like, come on.
Sneezing in your masks. Big problem for me.
The sadist in me is like, I can't get hard from that. Like, come on.
And we're done.
Whoa.
Yes. Come in, grab a chair. We're playing charades.
Oh my fucking god. It's one of them hoes. Oh yeah, it works on him. Oh shit.
MJ, everything's quiet here now.
You didn't get too carried away, did you? What they did was horrible, but you're not.
I am horrible. The hell are you talking about? You weren't there, MJ, when I said what I said about that damn flag. Urza, I gotta know. I gotta know, Urza, why that phrase? Why?
All units. Witnesses are reporting civilians are trapped following a car crash. Nearest officer, please proceed to Manhattanville.
They'll be fine. Cause I need to know, like, I want to know. What is it about that phrase? Like, what is it? We all got phrases. We all got phrases that, like, hold power over us. Oni-chan. You know, all the weeaboos know that one. That one has, like, power over all of us. Because we see it in every hentai. You know, so why that? Why that? Why does that why? I need to know. I need a history lesson. I need a background check. I'm not kink shaming you. I just wish for some clarification. 'Tis all.
No talking during the infiltration.
不，他们啥都不知道。我担心他会让他们取代我们。别那么想，我们有他们没有的忠诚。主人可是把自己的一部分力量托付给我们了。有道理，他对平民可没有这样。他们是炮灰，13部空军与混乱的工具。
Oh, come on.
我们才是他真正的战士。
I don't even see that dude over there. Walk away. Fuck me. Fine, let's do this.
Kick it up a notch. Never touches the ground.
Wrong one. Damn it. Okay. All right. All right. I get it.
So I think the new guys have to tag the old guys, and they have to go to their corner. No?
Whoa, bitch. Get your hands off me.
on just to be mean, weren't you?
Oh fuck!
Peter, it looks like Lee took over a legitimate auto repair business.
Explains
Wait a
where
minute,
the demons
wait,
get
not
all their
ready yet.
vehicles. Trucks, ambulances.
Exactly. You shut this down, they'll have a tougher time moving around the city unnoticed.
Hey guys. Coming at me now, eh, boss? Why, bad boy? I got you. Very simple.
I would hate to see the group text that got you all here. What's up? And we're
Yeah,
done.
you thought. Punk ass. Hey, friend. Whoa. We don't need those.
Hold on, before we start.
Alright,
let me check
so
the maximum occupancy for this place.
why bad boy? Yes. Alright. So listen, I'm a pervert. I'm a pervert. I'm a big pervert. I'm a big ass pervert. Probably one of the most perverted people on this whole dang planet. And I don't know what it is. It's just like, there's something about that phrase that just like, it feels kinky to me. I love it. Like, it's like you're both, it's like someone's both praising me and they're also like just shaming me at the same time. It's like you're giving me a compliment, but at the same time you're like, you're a fucking degenerate.
MJ, I may have just done the opposite of repair at this repair shop.
It is
Don't
just
worry,
so
I'll get the
kinky, and
cops
it's like
down
one of the
there.
most.
They'll
It's like
clean
what's
things
it's such an amazing phrase that you can use for like any moment. You can use it during like smexy time. You can use it for just, you can just be like, you're such a, or like in a playful, teasing way. I just love it so much. What is a distance away? We. All right. It's like kink shaming. It's my reason. Is it? I just like it. It's like it's something. It's like it can be used in a playful way, playful teasing way, and it's something you can say to. It's something you can say
Reports of a car crash. Civilians are trapped.
when you're doing the nasty in the bed sheets. I just like it. It's perfect. You can use it for those two scenarios. It's to the equivalent. What the freak? It's like to the equivalent of me reading doujins, and like in the doujin, the lowly bitch is giving whoever, like, you know, is giving whoever, you know, the foot job, and you know, she just talking down to him. I'm just like, yes. Call me a degenerate. That's exactly what I am.
All units, report of a narcotics sale in progress.
Like that thing I saw a long time ago. Mia was like, kink shaming is my kink. And then Sahara was like, that's disgusting. And then Mia was like, stop, I'm about to nut. I was like, yes. I agree. Lay off my kinks. I'm not weird because you don't understand them. Step on me, Kokichi. I seem so enthusiastic. Listen. That's just me, alright? Like, I like being a pervert. I take being a pervert with pride. I have many kinks, okay? Like, do I want to tell you about another one? Listen, boss. Oh, he sees me. Give me a second. I might tell you about another one. Hang on. Hey, oh, snap. Wait, don't leave the area. Did I get it, though? I did not. No one ever saw Yoshi again. Hey guys! Oh man. Alright, so like, okay. Funny story happened. Me and my, okay. Okay. I guess, you know what, we'll count this. We'll lead this into like a kink conversation I had with my friend. Alright. So we were in the gym and my friend, he likes his Pokemon sex. Okay? He likes it. Who sees me?
You're getting very sleepy.
God damn it. Alright, so my friend likes his Pokemon sex. Okay? That fell on me. That's his thing. And he always happens to yell out Pokemon toes. I said, what is wrong with you? why are you into Pokemon feet? And he was like, they're not Pokemon feet. They're actually
It's
paws.
less painful this way.
I said, okay. Okay, you got me there. But I was like, same fucking difference. They're in the same family. And then he was like, so what? Who cares? And then he was, then he said, what did he say to me? Oh, and then like, I was like, okay, because like he was just going around looking at like Pokemon paws. He was like, show me the goods. I was like, what is wrong with you? And there were these girls who were there are these girls who were playing like with the volleyball, and one of the girls didn't have any. She took her shoes off. And my friend was like, Davion, look at her toes. And then like, he peeped it. He peeped it so fast. Like, he was like, look at her toes, Davion. And then I like glanced over real fast and then quickly looked away. He's like, I saw you look at him. I was like, shut up, stay off me. I said, lay off me. And then he was like, you like lowly feet, don't you? I was like, listen, if it's on a lowly, got my attention. I was like, and then I was talking to my friend yesterday. I said I showed her this picture I found. I told her how there's a picture I saw in a video of Kokichi. He's got his shirt on. He's sitting. I think he had a shirt. He had a shirt on. Yeah, he had a shirt on. He was in his underwear, bare AF legs. He had a condom in his hand. I said, fucking Kokichi, Oma. I'm about to lick him all over. And my friends, do you have a licking kink or something? Do you have a licking fetish? I was like, yes, I do. I will lick you anywhere and wherever I please. I was like, and that's my other friend. I said, we out here, we lick armpits now, okay? Lowly armpits, bellies, we all over those, all right? And then she was like, Davion, that's a little, how you can't fuck a belly button. I said, you can lick them though. You can't fuck an armpit. You can lick those though. You can lick a leg. You can lick an arm. You can lick a face. You can lick a neck. You can lick an ear. Yo, playing with someone's ears. Yo, that is like, I love that. Don't play with mine though. I'm ticklish. But like, yo, doing the dance in the sheets with somebody, and you just like kiss or nibble their ears or something like that. That is just like some pure and passionate shit right there. I love that. Kokichi's my kink, you know that. Damn, I hate fighting Sable agents. They just got the technology on strat. Need to hit these guys with the hard shit.
You guys are persistent. What kind of pay you get? Asking for a friend.
Wow.
Heavy-handed tactics.
Gotcha. I'm launching a protest myself right now. I'll let you know how it goes.
I like ass. Like. Huh. Yeah, sorry. Bondage is a big one. Kokichi, yeah. Those I just mentioned, yeah. Let's see. I guess I like role playing. You know, like I like role playing. That's a thing.
Hey, you do this for money, right? Well, how much to lay off? And don't say more than 20. And we're done.
I like role playing. I don't care what the role is. You know, teacher, ex student. You know, some stuff like that. You know, hell, you can even cross dress, put on some clothes to suit the play. Don't matter. Exhibitionism. Yeah, I said it. I like it. My guy is stuck. Can I even get him? Got him.
Great! Reinforcements! You guys ever feel like your helmets make this impersonal? I mean, pod kettle, I know.
That is a grenade launcher. Holy fuck.
Let's kick it up a notch. A thing of beauty.
Oh, wow. Yeah, true. I did, yeah. I likes my role plays. Teasing, you know. I love teasing. I like to be teased, and I like teasing others. Though I'm sure that speaks. I'm sure like without saying. I'm pretty sure teasing without me mentioning that'd be like a big like no-brainer for people. I like to tease a lot of people. I like to tease people a lot. Where are they? Whee! Oh, wow. Hey, friend. I'm gonna shoot you now. Damn. Where's the other one? Is he under this goddamn stairs? How the fuck did he go to there? Yeah, teasing would be the first one. I just love that. Yeah, I like to be teased, and I like to be teased, and I like teasing. How the hell did he get under there? How do I get under there? Listen. Listen, don't do that to Kaede. Kaede didn't deserve it, man. It was all Tsumugi. Tsumugi was playing dirty. Tsumugi didn't want to follow her own rules. Tsumugi wanted to be a whole bitch. Oh, this shit is stupid. What the fuck is this? Fuck this. Yeah, I know I'm leaving it. Yep. Oops, wrong button. And then, like, with all the kinks I have, like, you know, I ain't gonna lie, there are so many, like, if there's, like, okay, when it comes to, like, fantasies of things, bondage is the biggest one. Because with you tied up, you're completely helpless. You're literally at my mercy. You're mine. I can tease you to no end. I'll tease you to the point of tears. The sadist within me will feel oh so happy. I'll make you beg for it.
Try and guess how I feel about bullets. Welcome to the air show. Oh what? It's not fun getting beat up?
Yes, I know, but she had good intentions. I ain't gonna hold it against Kaede. I'm not gonna hold it against her. Davion's the kind of guy who will, like, you could be minding your own business, and I'm like, Davion's the kind of guy to where, like, you'll be minding your own business. I will walk up behind you and, like, put my arms around you, so that way, like around your waist, or, like, you know, around your neck from behind, so that way you can't go anywhere, and then I'm just gonna mess with you. I'm gonna just tease you. I'm gonna find a sensitive location and attack it. I'll find the most sensitive area on your body, and I'm going to attack it. I'm gonna make sure that you understand who you belong to. You understand me? Other ones do I have? Let's see.
Attention units. We just received a report of a break-in. Witness reported location as the yard.
Hey, an old-fashioned B&E. Gotta love the classics. Man, Fisk goes away and suddenly it's amateur hour. Let's kick it up a notch. And we're done.
Is that it?
Pro tip. If you're not good at breaking or entering,
I think that's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure there are others, but I can't think of the top of their head. I don't really like list things. I'm killing you? What? I'm killing you, bro. Is it with what I said about like how I just like walk up behind you or something? Is that it? Did I strike a nerve there? And not in a bad way, I'm guessing. Is that what did it?
Wouldn't be New York without a seedy drug deal. Aw, you guys are like little kingpins in training.
Open fire!
You're weak. No. Guys, come on!
Wow! Don't hit me.
I should have recorded this.
Mister, I'm gonna make sure you know who you belong to. Look, that's me, yo. That's what I do. Like, while I have you, the only name that you're gonna be saying is mine.
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug.
Like, I'll have so much fun. I'll have so much fun with you. You'll forget your own name because you're too busy saying mine. That's all it is. Like, when that mischievous spark of lust gleams within my eyes, you already know that, like, haha, target spotted. Prey has found what he wanted. He's gonna make his move. He's going to pounce on you in exactly 3.40 seconds. There's no escape. Just might as well give up. He'll take you and do you wherever he pleases. He'll take you while you're in the shower. He'll take you there. Chilling in the bathtub. He'll take you there. He'll do you in the kitchen. He'll do you if he's not doing you in public places. He'll tease you in public places. People are watching. I don't care. They know who you're with. They know you're mine, and they know that I'm yours, so who cares? What I'm doing is evil? Listen, Urza, I love you. That's the top energy. That's the top energy speaking. That's all it is. Shut up, dog! Shut up. What are you barking at? in my mom's room? Is my mom here? They'd probably be in her room. Alright.
We've got an armed robbery. Please respond. Location is Little Tokyo. Over.
We reserve the right to refuse service and knock out any criminals. It says so right on the sign. A thing of beauty.
Hey guys. Bye guys. Fuck. Bye. But yeah, that's just the energy I radiate
Crime would decline post
sometimes.
this. Might have been too optimistic. Police are on their way, and so am I.
Like sometimes I'll hit you with that, you know. Sometimes I'll hit you with that passionate lovemaking. I'll hit you with that passionate lovemaking. You know, like, I care about you. No one's ever gonna hurt you as long as you're with me. I'll keep you safe no matter what. And then there are times where I just want to see you be a moaning mess beneath me. That's all it is.
All units, civilians are trapped in their vehicles following us.
I knew your top side would be evil and sadistic. Of course it is. Everyone knows that. I can't count how many times I had conversations with my friends about it. They'd be like, Davion, you'd be like so evil. I'm like, I know. Heck, I remember in the group chat we were talking. They said Davion is a sadistic dom. I said, you darn right. You could be like hang on. You found them? My chips. Yeah. Okay. Don't eat this candy. Want the straw? Yeah. Jesus Christ. What was I talking about again? Okay, yeah. Me being a Dom makes me too powerful. I know. Too much, just too much strength. The gods didn't intend for this. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. I was like, yeah, I was saying like, you could be over the edge. Like, you know, you could just be like, just let me, like, please, just take me already. Just like, bend me over the table, slam me against the wall, just do something, please. I would not do anything to you. I'm gonna let you sit. Put in the microwave. I'm eating right now. Put in the microwave while you got them done. Like I'll just let you just like sit there or stand there, just groveling. And then if you even try to like satisfy yourself after I say no, I'm going to stop you. I'm gonna say, what are you doing? No. Let me watch you squirm for a little bit longer, then I'll help out, okay?
Look at it this way. If I'd actually let you break in, you'd be going away for a lot longer.
Of course, I'll have to learn how to teach myself some self-restraint. Cause trust me, I'll make the teasing go too far. I'll push someone over the edge. Aww. Just telling you how it is. That's how it goes with me. Move that. There we go. Go with the show. If you wanna fuck me, I won't say no. Touching on my, while I'm touching on your. I remember that song. The dominant energy is too strong with this one, god damn it.
They're so cute when they're incapacitated.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Almost screwed up. Fuck! You bitch! What are you doing? Wait a minute. I don't think they know I'm here yet. Alright, they don't know I'm here. Alright, they lost me. That was close. But, yeah, the dominant energy with that boy is too strong. Someone stop him. No. We can't. Whoa, what the fuck? Okay, just beat his ass. powerful. I know. It's like, I'm a mess. Be like, how much power can one person wield? Oh, what the fuck?
Kick it up a notch. Don't let him web you. Welcome to the air show.
Spider.
Take it slow, put it down on me, baby jump on it, ride like a pony, lights down low, time to get naughty. Oh man, I'll listen to like dirty songs all day. Them shits get me in the mood. Like when I hear like dirty songs and things like that, bro, the shit that flows through my brain.
Don't worry, I got plenty of face kicks left.
Whoa. Get your ass down.
Really? More guys? I don't have this many friends.
Spider-Man, I checked records, and that site's been getting deliveries from cartel front companies.
They're moving drugs, huh? Not for long.
What are we supposed to do against that? Get ready for
They are like, they really are.
Oh, great, more of them. Guys, Fisk isn't here. You could have just bailed.
Like I hear them, and ideas and fantasies just like float through my brain. Like honestly, when I'm like if I'm writing like honestly when I'm writing like a fic or something, and there's like, and the chapter has smut in it, I listen to dirty. I put my headphones in, just listen to dirty songs. It helps me a lot.
Reinforcements again? This is only acceptable if you're all showing up in clown cars.
Look out!
Yo, I remember like, okay, so I lost one of my notebooks, and I actually found it, and I'm like, oh snap, there it is. Cause like inside it, I to this day, I mentioned this before, but like I mentioned this before, like a long time ago, there was like this boy I used to like, and my friends actually wrote a smut fic between us. I forgot to put it in there, and I was like, oh, there it is. And I read it, and I like reread it. I was like, wow, the middle school memories. Where'd he go? He's shooting at me from somewhere. There he is.
Yuri,
Yeah, I still
got a
have
bunch of
it.
incapacitated criminals and designer
I have it in,
narcotics all wrapped up and waiting for you.
Yeah, I still have it.
Great.
I have it like in a
Consider this
folder.
an anonymous tip.
I have like a folder full of like old things I wrote a long time ago. Like when I like back when I legit got into writing, everything I wrote was usually just like smut. Everything I wrote was pretty much smut. And then, you know, my friends wrote that for me. I said, oh, cool. I put that in the folder. I still have it. I do my best to keep every gift people make. Any gift that someone gets me or makes me, I keep it. Like, I kept that since middle school. And then my friend who I talk to all the time, in 6th grade, okay, so in 6th grade, I introduced her to an anime. And at the end of the anime, all the girls were in high school and they were doing college exams. So the main character, she made like these good luck charms and gave them to everybody, and she was all like, they're good luck charms. So my friend, she actually made one for herself, for me, and for Tyler. Now, I don't know if Tyler still has his, but I still have mine. And every time we talk, I'd be like, yo, just so you know, I still have that good luck charm that you made me. And she was like, oh my god, really? I said, of course. She said, I'm surprised you still have it. I was like, I'm not throwing that shit away. I take my gifts to heart. No matter how bad, like, you may think it is that you make it for me, or any of that kind of stuff, or either it's good or bad, I'm gonna look at it and be like, it's good because you took time out of your life to make something for me. Of course I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, I do that sometimes. I'd be like, wow, look where I started, and look how I came about now. That's awesome. I always do that. I'd be like, look how I evolved. And, you know, we're still young, so there's still room for even more improvements. Cops. Oh, they got him. That's tough. Yeah, you gotta keep those. That's how I see it. I say you keep them. Honestly, one time, and the same friend, she once got me a necklace. Alright? She had got me a Sword Art Online necklace. The necklace had 2 of Kirito's swords and 1 sword that Asuna had. It had all their swords on the necklace. One day, like, the necklace actually broke, and I was like, I told her it broke, and I was utterly devastated. I was mad. I was so sad for like 2 weeks. And then she's like, it's alright, it's fine. But I was like, that was a gift that you got from me. Like, I was like, I feel so bad. She's like, it's fine, it's okay. It's like, It's not like
with
you
that
went out of your
for a
way and broke it yourself. Accidents happen. It's okay. All things, you know, break. I was like, I know, but I was like I was beating myself over it so much. She was like, Davion, please don't do this to yourself. It's okay. It's alright. There are plenty more gifts I can give you. I said, I know, but still, you got me that one. And she's like, it's alright. It's okay. And, you know, eventually I calmed down. I was like, alright. Because she was like, besides, you still have that gift from elementary school. It's okay. Like, if anything, I'm surprised that you've kept that thing, you know, safe for so long. I said, of course, I refuse to let anything happen to that. I know it's sweet. Maybe it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. You're your own, you know, harsh critic, I guess. You criticize yourself on everything you do and say. Maybe that's what it is. See that? See that? Sweet.
10:30. We've got an armed robbery in progress.
That's we got. I need a shirt. I need a shirt that says "Sweet but Sadistic." That's true. That's what it is. We just criticize ourselves.
Gentlemen, afraid I've got to ask you to leave the store.
Damn, y'all just hit me with a whole truck.
Spider-Man?
That's too accurate. I know. It's like describe him and describe him, and it's like read his shirt. Oh, I saw this. Okay, so I was going through my old phone. Well, I was going through my old phones gallery,
Hope crime would decline
and I was looking at all the pictures I have on there, and I saw one meme, and I forgot what it said.
Sit tight,
I
guys.
can't remember directly,
Nice
but
puppy
I
pet
can't remember the
waggle
exact
easy.
thing. But pretty much it said, you wake up next to me after. It says you just woke up to me. You woke up next to me after we had sex. What do you say? And I was like, oh, okay. Honestly, I'd be like, I bet, did you like it? I bet you did. And then I'd be like, you're free to deny it. You're free to deny that you liked it, because I know the truth regardless. I mean, screaming my name that loud, then the whole neighborhood knows who I am now. You were screaming so loud the neighbors probably thought one of us were dying. Missionary position. Missionary, cowgirl, reverse cowgirl, doggy style. Out of those positions, which do you like better? I told them I like missionary. Missionary is my favorite. What? Dom talk is banned. No. That's my whole essence. And then, in the words of Monokuma, my entire existence. I changed into shorts. Listen. Urza, listen. Listen. Look. Look. I didn't look. Listen. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright though. It's alright. It's alright. We'll let it, alright. I didn't think my power was that strong. So overwhelming. You're friggin' like, keep talking like that. You turn the temperature. It's getting hotter. It's okay. It's okay. Our body contact will get things even more hot. It's gonna be like a volcano up in here. It's okay. Missionary position. Why missionary position? Missionary position and cowgirl position. I like them both, cause they're like, it's like cowgirl position. You know, you got them on your lap. You know, you could put your arms around them while they're on your lap, and then they can put their arms and legs around you. You guys just holding each other. You know, moving, rhythm, that kind of thing. You can have soft and passionate kisses, or just like heated ones, as you're both like just completely lusting for each other in desire. Cause like in that moment, it's just the two of you, no one around, no one can interrupt. It's just you guys in this heated dance in the bed sheets. And then with missionary position, you know, it's the same thing. They can hold on to you, put their legs around you, and then they're laying down on their back. And like, so when they look up, all they see is like you. You're like the first thing they see when they look up. And you got a perfect view of that face. That sweaty face from going at it for so freaking long. Stroke their hair, kiss their ear, you know. Brush their bangs out of their face if their hair is too long. Plus missionary position, you got a whole view of the front body. Everything's yours to see. I'm not. I'm just telling how it. I'm just telling you how it is. Just telling you what I like.
Officers needed to assist removing trapped civilians from a car wreck.
And then riding is good too, because the person who's getting it, like, you know, the top is just laying down on their back, you know, and then the bottom's just like moving. It's like, let me satisfy you this time. Let me have like a bit of control. Let me have this little bit of control over you. I got you laying down. You know, I got a perfect view. I got a perfect view from up here. I can go to that chest, rub your hands over it. Rub your hands over their chests while they, you know, caress your thighs, your hips, all that stuff. And then when you're finished, when you when you're done with the ride, simply you can just like gently lean forward onto their chest. They can just hold on to you, you know? Is he looking? Get him now! Bitch! You guys heard nothing. Wow.
Mind me. Why don't you sit this one out?
What did you say? Do one of these bitches speak English? Like, perfect. Exactly. Honestly, if anyone's riding me, you need to be tied.
I hope you new guys can up your game, because those last guys, yawn.
I want to see you. I want to see you. I just want to see you look all helpless as your only option is to be pleasured by me and only me. Just give in to it. There's no escape. You're completely at my mercy.
Criminal records are getting into the country. You guys look mad. I admit, I used all my good quips on the others, but I don't mind repeating myself.
Why fight something that we both know we want? Messages.
Just kind of want to go home. And we're done.
Oh God.
Step right up, fellas. I got plenty of webbing for all of you.
Angelina Jolie. What? I have no idea where that came from. I thought of something I saw on TV. Today on TED Talks, we have learned that Davion as a top is probably one of the most powerful forces on the planet. Me and my friend were talking about, like, they said, Davion, we already know for your fact that you just scream top energy. And then I was like, what if I was a bottom though? And then she was like, if you were a bottom, you just be a hardcore power bottom. I was like, you're right. An interesting TED Talk.
MJ, call the police. All the demons are incapacitated.
Don't forget to bring me a souvenir.
My top would be tired out. My top better have some stamina, cause listen, when we finished, I'm gonna be like, when's the next round? Hickeys are wonderful too. Come on now. What kind of top doesn't give their bottom hickeys? Like, come on now. We all know that a hickey is a sign of marking territory. If you're not gonna do something lewd in public so the world can know who your bottom belongs to, you gonna put a hickey somewhere noticeable. Who gave that to you? I did. I'm on thin ice, yet you're the one burning up over there. Okay. We're gonna stop here. Unless you like for me to keep going. Because like I said, if I ever like say I'm stopping, but you want me to keep going, if you're not feeling sleepy or anything, just say so, and I'll be like, all right, fuck it, I'll keep going. Like I ain't got nothing to do. You see that? That's that dumb shit. That's that dumb shit. I don't fuck with that. That's why I don't live in the woods. A YouTuber I follow pretty much lives in the middle of nowhere, essentially, on the countryside. And he was like... Alright, I'll keep going for a little longer then. But a YouTuber I follow lives like on the countryside, and he said, he just tweeted that someone knocked on his door. He went to go see who it was, and he sees nobody. I said, you see that? That's that dumb shit. I don't fuck with that. Fuck the countryside. These fools are like, for winter break next year, let's all go somewhere where it snows and get ourselves a cabin. I said, hell no. I've watched Cabin in the Woods. I'm not doing that. My mom said the same reason. My mom said exactly. I saw that movie too. I ain't going. I said exactly. I'm not doing that.
I know. You guys said the bug was on vacation. Oh, come on, fellas. You can't keep ducking income tax like this.
I know, that's terrible. That's pretty scary.
Maybe my most disliked criminal activity. Definitely top 5. Or...
Let's see, what to talk about since my dominant talk is too much for Urza. Urza's hormones are going through the roof right now. Urza said, I had to change into shorts. This is getting serious. Whee! Alright. Move, truck! Let's go. Oh, that's right! I realized I did not talk about those. Alright, I realized I didn't mention them. Alright. We'll stop the Dawn talk so you can cool yourself down. I realized I didn't explain, like, the Yu-Gi-Oh lore like I was supposed to. So, I was talking about the God cards last time. Alright. Learn to explain. Alright, so, you know, the God cards, these are cards, the God cards are like super powerful. Like, the power the God cards have are real. Like, the cards are like regular cards. Like, you know, they're regular cards. They can't do any harm. But the God cards have like so much power that, like, Pegasus, he's the creator of Duel Monsters. Like he was like going through tombs and stuff, and he would always find like ancient stone tablets and stuff, and the tablets have monsters on them. And he thought that, okay, I can take these tablets and turn them into like cards for a game. Which is what he did, because he realized while he was, you know, looking at them, they were actually used as like They were used. That's how they were used for games back in the 5,000 years ago in the Egyptian time. So, you know, Pegasus decides, alright then, let's give that a shot. Get off of it. And then he stumbles upon the god cards, he makes them into cards, but when he does this, he starts getting like some bad dreams, nightmares, like he was getting visions of like the entire world is just like in ruins, and above it all are the god cards because they were responsible. And that's when he realized these cards are too dangerous. So, you know, he had them locked away and stuff like that because they're that powerful. Then there's, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. There are cards similar to the Egyptian gods. They are called the Sacred Beast. These are also cards that are very dangerous to have. The Sacred Beasts, those cards were so powerful that the headmaster of the school had those cards like buried underneath the school campus. And there's one dude who knew this, and he wanted them because he was going to use their power to make himself young again. Like he had like a magic ring that would use the power of the Sacred Beasts, and it would make himself younger. And like the Sacred Beasts, they were draining energy from. And in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, the monster cards are like dual spirits, okay? And some people, depending on how strong you are, or like special, you can actually see the spirits of the cards. And the Sacred Beasts actually drain the spirit power from the cards. Like when the Sacred Beasts came out, they had like this gold light come from their bodies, and all the cards at the school and everyone else's cards except Jaden's, everyone's cards are turning blank. And I was like, what's going on? And then one dude, he can see dual spirits of his cards, and they were like disappearing. They said, boss, we're fading away, and all that kind of stuff, because the Sacred Beasts are like absorbing them, their energy. And then with Zexal, oh man, I'm not. Okay, my Zexal lore with the numbers, is pretty hazy, cause I like Zexal, but I don't really be on it like that much. Honestly, I friggin' like, I'm rewatching the entire Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, cause I want to. So when I get to Zexal, I'll get a better understanding with the numbers, but pretty much essentially the numbers, they're pretty powerful cards themselves. Like how high do the numbers go? I know they go past the hundreds.
Spider-Man, my sources say they're running exotic weapons out of that location.
Damn.
Explosive.
Well, not necessarily seal them away. They were still like in card format. But like he had them like locked up in very secret locations so no one could find them.
Rocket launchers.
That's what he did.
To get stuff they don't see outside the military.
That needs to stay off the streets, by any means necessary.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. But the number cards, I don't know how high the numbers go. I forget how high, but I know it's past 100. I think it's like 105 or 104. I don't really know. I'll have to double check on that one. But the number cards, they were pretty much Astral, who's like a spirit being from another world. He was supposed to collect all of them because I think he's gonna use them to destroy another world. And he needed the power of the numbers to do that. Because his world was at war with another one. And the numbers were scattered across the globe, and he had to go, and he had to, you know, get them back. Oh shit.
Let's kick it up a notch. Never touches the ground.
But the numbers, I think it was depending on who someone was, because like in the beginning of Zexal, when the numbers were, you know, being established, all that kind of stuff, they what was it? Oh, they would like kind of like possess people. Like their personalities would change. Yeah, the dude was causing chaos with the beasts. Exactly. And then the numbers, they like, I think depending on who you are, maybe if you can like harness the power of a number. If you can't, it'll possess you, because like there was sometimes like at the beginning of the series, whenever Yuma dueled somebody and they had a number card, like whenever they summoned it or like they were about to summon it, their bodies would glow, and I think they would get like a mark somewhere on their body, and the number would be like possessing them. It would like warp their personalities and stuff like that.
Got Big Willie's guys and his weapons all wrapped up like.
And then once Yuma, you know, beats them, Astro takes the number from them, and then the person turns back to normal.
Thanks.
I have to look back into the numbers so I can give you like a more proper explanation with those ones. And then the Signer Dragons, those are just simple. There's this thing called the Crimson Dragon, and it has like, and it marks, it's like after every couple, you know, 1,000 years, someone's chosen to be a signer. And a signer pretty much has a signer pretty much has like the marks of the dragon. For example, the main character Yusei, he has the tail. Another character has like the right arm, another one the left, the wing, that kind of thing.
All units, we just got a reported assault in progress. Please proceed.
And they have, and each of the signers have something called a have like their signature monster cards are dragons, and those like the Signer Dragons. Like Yusei has Stardust Dragon, Akiza has Black Rose Dragon, Jack has Red Dragon Archfiend, Luna has Ancient Fairy Dragon. And the cards don't have powers, essentially, but they just have, like, a bond with the signers, that's all, because they have the mark of the dragon. Like, for example, when Yusei and Jack were dueling, Yusei summoned Stardust Dragon, and then Yusei summoned, Jack summoned Red Dragon Archfiend, Yusei summoned Stardust. Both of their arms would start glowing their signature marks. Cause like, it's the battle between signers and that kind of thing. And speaking of the Sacred Beasts, there was a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX fanfiction that I read on fanfiction.net The dude's amazing. I love his Yu-Gi-Oh stories. He's done so many. He's done, well, not, I don't want to say so many, but he's done a few. I love them. His Yu-Gi-Oh GX one, the Sacred Beast, it was that thing, the guy wanted the Sacred Beast cards, you know, to be young again. That happened. And then the main character is based on the Tag Force series, which is like PSP games, where pretty much you follow the main storyline of all the games, and the Tag Force games give you like a character. He's nicknamed the character, they nickname him Red Hat because he wears a signature red hat. Other times they call him Konami-kun because the company Konami for Yu-Gi-Oh, you know. But they in his story, this is one OC character he made. She was like a happy-go-lucky girl, kind of creepy at times, but she was pretty cool. After there are 3 other cards, but I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh! GX mentioned them, but they do exist in the actual card game. There's a Sacred Beast, which is like the real threat, and then there are other cards called the Wicked Gods. Okay? And in his fanfiction, the Wicked Gods were the real threat. They're pretty much like the true forms. They're like pretty much the true forms when it comes to like the Sacred Beast or something like that. And the girl, her name was also, and in his story, the girl that he came up with, her name was Yuma. She got possessed by one of the Wicked Gods and stuff like that, and you know, she was like, I'm gonna destroy the entire world. So you know, they had like a intense duel in that story. Konami wins, of course, and when he does win, Yuma ends up dying. She lost her soul. I was like, baby girl, no. I liked her. She was a cool character. Oh shit. I will tell you more about the numbers. I got you. I will do exactly that. Oh, okay, so in Yu-Gi-Oh, there are these things called shadow games. And in a shadow game, the loser loses their life. Well, okay, so the dub for Yu-Gi-Oh changes a lot of things to make the show more kid-friendly. But essentially, in the real life, Japanese, manga, that kind of stuff, you die. But in the English version, you lose your soul. And that's pretty much what happened. In the story, you know, they're doing the final duel was a shadow game. She lost, therefore she lost her soul. So essentially she died. Also in shadow games, magic is involved. Like I told you yesterday, when you like, you know, they summon the monsters have like quote-unquote physical forms. It's really a hologram, but in a shadow duel, the damage that you feel from the cards are real. Because magic is involved, all that dumb and all that intense shit. There are some cases where you legit just lose your soul and don't die. How do you end up in a shadow duel? It just depends on who has the power to, it pretty much depends on if you have the power to make one. Cause like in Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, certain characters have these things called Millennium items. Yugi has the puzzle, Merrick had the rod, Pegasus has the eye, Bakura has the ring, and those things all have like dark magic in them. And so with those, you can actually start a shadow game with those. Like, Yugi could be a whole villain if you wanted to, but, you know, he's not. I'm the hero. Like, okay, so like for example, when I mentioned that you asked, like, okay, so in season 4 of the original Yu-Gi-Oh series, there's this dude named Darts who hated Yugi, he hated the Pharaoh, who was the spirit of the puzzle, hated him because of some shit that went down, and he had this card called the Seal of Orichalcos. If you activate that card in a duel, stakes automatically get high because that card had like some soul-stealing magic. That card has some soul-stealing magic. So like if you play that card, it becomes shit gets intense, and like the loser gets their soul taken. And there's one time where Yugi's dueling somebody. The Pharaoh's dueling somebody, and the Pharaoh plays the card. He plays the Seal of Orichalcos card, and the card is actually making him be kind of evil, like it's warping his personality, and the Pharaoh is actually about to lose the duel. Alright? And he loses, okay? The Pharaoh loses, and he's about to get his soul taken. And right before his soul gets taken away, Yugi comes. Yugi switches places with him, and the Pharaoh's like, "Yugi, what are you doing?" And Yugi was all like, "The seal is only gonna take one of us, so it might as well just be me." I was like, "Yugi, no!" And then Yugi got his soul taken away, and you know the Pharaoh was the one truly inhabiting the body, so you know he was left. I was like, dang, are you for real? Atem was so heartbroken because he blamed himself for Yugi losing his soul, because before the Pharaoh played the card, Yugi was like, no, don't do it, but he was like, get off me, because he was getting so erratic and he's getting so erratic and angry that he wasn't thinking straight, and he pushed Yugi away and then activated the card. I was like, dang, why are you doing this? And then in season 3, when Yugi's dueling Merrick, who was one of his most powerful adversaries, Merrick, he had a shadow game to where like his soul and it was his soul of his weaker half, and then it was the soul of Yugi. Whenever someone lost life points, their other half would slowly disappear. So like if the Pharaoh lost, Yugi would disappear forever, which includes Yugi's body going with him. So the Pharaoh wouldn't have a body to inhabit anymore, and he'd just be like a wandering spirit at that point. That was intense. Like Merrick brought them bitches to the Shadow Realm, and he was all like, Yugi's whole knee disappeared. He's like, what have you done, Merrick? When you lose life points, your friend will lose a piece of himself to the darkness, and the same rule applies to my former self. I won't duel. You have to. He's right, Pharaoh. You must duel. I'm in control of this shadow game. We're in my world. I said, oh god. Merrick was hella nasty. And yes, I did quote Yu-Gi-Oh! They're not different. They actually okay. Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains doesn't do shadow games. GX did shadow games. GX did them. Yu-Gi-Oh! Did them a lot. 5Ds kinda did them. Oh yeah, 5Ds, GX, and Yu-Gi-Oh! They all did them. Zexal kinda did them too. Arc 5 didn't do them. Well, Arc 5 did do them. You just get sealed away in a card. And how did Yugi get his soul back? At the end of the season, Yugi, the Pharaoh, and Kaiba went to the dude's hideout and challenged him to a duel, defeated him, and you know, once they beat the guy, everyone's souls that were taken got returned to their bodies. So yeah, it's possible to get someone's soul back. You just have to take out. You can take out the guy. You take out the person responsible for it.
Oh, come on, fellas. You can't keep ducking income tax like this. Huh. Fisk did keep these wannabe pushers in check. Wait a minute, what's that feeling? Do I miss him? No. Texted Yuri to pick these guys up. Oh, I wish there was a Spidey emoji I could put at the end.
So yeah, Vrains is the only one that doesn't do them. I guess if you want to compare the shadow games in Vrains, it's different. Because Vrains is like virtual world dueling. So pretty much like if you lose right now what's going on, the main villain in that, if you lose to him in a duel, he pretty much turns you. He turns you, because like when you're in the game, you're essentially like your avatar and stuff like that, and your mind is like in the place. So whatever happens to you could happen to you, and could happen to your mind. So like he pretty much turns you into data, essentially, and like puts you somewhere. I forget. I'm not really watching Vrains like that. Like I don't hate it. I'm just like, I don't really like pay that much attention to it. I mean, I still jump in and watch it, don't get me wrong, but like I'm not really paying that much attention to it. But I do know what's going on.
Officers respond. Witness report of an active drug deal. Incident is active near Times Square. Proceed with caution.
Of course I stayed longer. Of course I stayed longer. Did it for you. And yes, I will teach you how to play the game. Do not worry. Hell, there'll probably be times where I'm like, hey, you wanna watch with me? There'll be a lot to learn. You'd happily do that? That's awesome. Have you cooled down? Or are you still hot and bothered?
suspects are trapped. Nearby officers, please proceed to the West Village.
Yes. Give me the Dom energy back. I need it. I need them back so that the next time, when the time is right, I won't mess with you once again. Yay! Alright, I'll hold it for now. I'll store it. I'll store it away. Alright, but we're gonna stop here then. We're gonna stop here. Had a lot of fun. This was fun. Oh god, it screamed fun. I mean, it's like, I knew Davion had Dom energy, but to this extent, oh my god. I know. What's up? Like, can I really handle that? God. He'll kill me. I know. Relieving yourself. Let me know how that goes tomorrow. But yes, I love you too, and I'll be back tomorrow. You already know. So, can you? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see what the future has in store for you. But yes. So, enjoy the rest of your night. Relieve yourself. Relieve yourself. And I will be back tomorrow. Also, let me know about the story when you read it. The one, yeah. Let me know how you like it. I liked it. Okay, cool. Alright. I love you too. And have a good night. And I'll be back tomorrow.